is going to be as exciting as they all are. We're going to return with Romeo and Juliet, which is a production we've done actually twice in my 10-year history. And 6 years ago, people may remember that Milwaukee Public Television filmed the performance, and it's available on DVD. So I'm bringing that back because, again, it's an iconic production that I really believe showcases the strengths of our dancers and also the acting abilities, and it's something that Luther San Miguel and David Hofanissian performed in 6 years ago for the film, and it's about time we saw them again. After Romeo and Juliet, we have that little Christmas show that we all love to love and love to hate, the Nutcracker. It comes back, and again, it will be the same Nutcracker, but it will be with the company and the new members of the company, and we'll get to see a lot of people in standout roles, soloist roles. After that, we return to the historic Pabst Theatre, where we'll be doing our mixed program. The program will be made up of Gabrielle Lamb, who is the winner of this year's Genesis competition. Gabrielle returns, and then I'm going to introduce Milwaukee to an old friend of mine, an Italian choreographer, Luca Vigetti. Luca has really built his reputation now through New York. He's done a lot with the Choreographic Institute, and for last year he ran the Metamorphosis Company, which was originally started by Christopher Wheeldon. And the third component of that performance will be made up of using our in-house talent, and I'm not sure quite how I'm going to put it together yet, but whether it'll be short works or whether it will be a long work by one individual choreographer. But I really want again to promote the incredible talent that we have here in the company, the choreographic talent. And I'm introducing Milwaukee to a wonderful work, Our Waltzes, which was created by a Venezuelan choreographer, Vicente Nabrada. Vicente is no longer with us, but for many years he was the artistic director of the Caracas Ballet, the Venezuelan ballet. And he did this piece a long time ago. It's wonderful, wonderful piano music, Venezuelan piano music. 5 couples exploring wonderful lyrical movement. A great piece just to sit back and enjoy. And on that same program, we're going to bring back 2 choreographers whom Milwaukee now is familiar with. One will be Matthew Neenan, who did a Breaking Glass piece for us a year before last, which was hugely successful. So Matthew will be creating a world premiere for us. And Amy Stewart, who is currently with us now as we're speaking, putting together her Mozart Requiem piece. I've asked Amy to come and do a world premiere for us as well. And that's part of my ongoing commitment to saying, let's build relations with young choreographers. Snow White, it's not going to be the more Disney-esque version. It's something that's a little bit more grown up. I think it still will appeal to children from 6 years of age up, maybe 8 years of age, but it's going to be looking at the relationship of 2 beautiful women, the stepmother and Snow White, and how the story develops. So it's the same story, but with a little Michael Pink treatment. It will also be to an original score by Philip Feeney, who composed Dracula, Esmeralda and Peter Pan, and Peter Pan will be seen later on this year on PBS when it's broadcast nationally, which is going to be a great boost for the ballet, for Milwaukee, for the arts, for MPTV, so we're looking forward to being a part of that. And I'm standing next to 2 of the beautiful costumes that were made for our recent photo shoot, so when you see the season renewal brochure, you'll see these beautiful costumes. They're inspired by Alexander McQueen, fashion designer's his images and his imagination. So we're unashamedly saying they're inspired by Alexander's work, and the level of detail is quite stunning. The entire production will be very surreal, very stylized. The costumes have been designed by a designer by the name of Todd Ivans, who's worked a lot of Milwaukee rep. I've worked with him on the 3 musicals that I've had the privilege to be a part of. And so then this is his first foray into the world of dance. So if this is any indication of how exciting that's going to be, then I think we're in for a thrilling visual feast of imagery.